must say I am inspired by your story. And one thing I could grab from your experience is that you had a what I would call a positive company, because in those moments of your the
Distress.
stress, yes, your challenges, you had a friend who had these clips which you used, and they inspired you, they motivated you, the kind of people you listen to, the music you listen to.
Very
So
true.
yeah, I'm sure that the people watching us now are grabbing this message that your company matters, your association matters. Well, Motani is still here. Have you told us how the spoken word and poetry evolved in Bamenda? You highlighted a few. So tell us how particularly it evolved in Bamenda, and tell us the role that it has been playing when it comes to culture, the culture of Bamenda and our community as well.
Yes, as I said before, spoken word poetry, it started with, there are other people
Mhm.
who had been doing spoken word poetry in Bamenda before we started.
Okay.
There were other people who had been doing spoken word poetry in Bamenda before we started. And they had other platforms that they were using. But the platform that I was exposed to was Black Swagger Poetry Slam.
Yeah.
When I got into Black Swagger Poetry Slam, it was, as I said, Akumbo Jones of La Liberté Art Group. He started it. The population of Bamenda, they were used to they were not used to spoken word poetry that much.
Okay.
The few that were used to, they were used to spoken word poetry from abroad. They could consume content from abroad. So the challenge now that we faced was how are we able to match up to abroad? Because most times when someone listens to Motani, they are tempted to compare those who were exposed to spoken word poetry. When they listen to Motani, they are tempted to compare Motani now with someone they've listened to abroad.
Yeah.
So that was the challenge. So those who were used to spoken word poetry, who were exposed to spoken word poetry from abroad, their challenge was that we were not sounding like those abroad. So we
Yeah.
are bastardizing the craft.
So there was a reception problem
There
there.
was a reception problem. Meanwhile, those who were not used to spoken word poetry, but who got exposed first time spoken word poetry from us, were wowed.
Yes.
So you see the controversy.
Like
Yes. Those who have been exposed to other poets abroad or in Nigeria or in America will say, no, you guys are not doing what is supposed. That's not what you're doing is not spoken word poetry. So then those who weren't, that was their first time, they'll say, wow,
this is amazing.
what craft is this? How do you do it?
Like this is out of
So at one time our spirit is dampened by those who compare us to those abroad. And another time it is overwhelmed. Our spirit is enlightened by those who are being exposed to it for the first time.